somebody can actually just turn this into a job. Was Stupid Mario Brothers.
Yep.
Like, for real, that was like the thing for me. It's like, oh my god, like this man's has a, like, him, like, cause for me, like, because before it was, the whole, and I think we're back, so, finally.
Finally,
Okay.
stream.
Yeah, alright, so, we're back, round two. Um, Saber's here. We're talking about the early days of YouTube and how once upon a time, YouTube used to essentially be the public access television of the internet. Like, it was a place where like people could just like upload their like anything, like literally just like random videos that just like, I shot this on an afternoon. Thought it would be fun to put up on the internet. Here's me just doing, and you can still find those videos. Honestly, it's really weird. Like,
Yeah,
or
I
it's
used
not.
to dig around for them.
Well, okay. I think weird is the wrong word, but I think it's really interesting to go back and to like the like 2007, like, because for me that's when I rediscovered YouTube, or not rediscovered, but discovered YouTube was that era, was like essentially like year two of it being a thing, and then seeing people like upload whole ass like movies and like their own clip compilations and like dubs of like I think one of the first videos I ever saw like on there was literally people uploading like YouTube hoops and AMVs of like um of like of animes and stuff. Like I think the first one I really saw, as far as I can remember, is somebody did like a comedic dub of like the Sonic OVA, you know.
Yeah.
So
Or I've seen like dub overs of like the G1 Transformer cartoon,
yeah,
uh, where they dub it over with like really essentially just abridging, but just kind of more or less like either improv or whatever. Like and even then, like abridging was like such a new thing back then
oh
too.
yeah, yeah. And if like I said, if it wasn't YouTube Hoops, it was also um like people like, yeah, it was also bridging, or some kind of form of it, or even stuff like, like, I'm the Juggernaut, I'm the Juggernaut,
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh yeah, the Juggernaut bitch.
Oh
A
man, that okay.
classic. YouTube
I
classic.
that is a as Tav would say, a certified thug classic, or certified hood classic, as Tav would like you to believe.
Yeah.
And he's right. It is a hood classic. I remember watching that all the time and just like laughing my ass off. But also, this is where I rediscovered brick films for myself. Like this is where like I genuinely like discovered, like, because my history with it was I was there when the Lego Studios Movie Maker came out, right?
Oh yeah, that thing. Oh man, I wish I had one of those.
I just remember seeing that big green plastic dinosaur, that big green T-Rex, the street that could crack open, and that commercial, and the fact that like the box had like a signature with that was signed by like, had like Steven Spielberg's like signature on it, just like approved by Steven Spielberg. It's like, that's it. This is the thing. This is how you become a movie man.
Yeah, there's even like a technically an official minifigure of Steven Spielberg, which I'm
Yes.
sure would go for a lot on like eBay or something like that, or on like Bricklink.
Yeah. And it's just
Um,
it's just, I remember just seeing it a lot, and then going to the website and like encountering, like, trying to like, I legit have early memories of going to like the Lego Movie Maker website and trying to watch stuff that people made, or at least like the commercials or clips from it. Um, at like at my school's at the like the computers in the school library for my middle school like days, like being in like being in like the little computer lab in the library, and just like, all right, nobody's around, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch some of these Lego movies on here, and no one's gonna be the wiser. Oh, it's a quick time. Oh yeah. So, meanwhile, my like,
quick time.
yes, it was on a quick time. What?
You need to enable Java.
I think they did have it enabled. I think it was. I think we were perfectly fine with it. But I think my favorite thing though is the fact that we had, um, I was trying to watch these like these quick times of of like some examples of they might have had like a contest. But I remember trying to watch these examples of what you can do with the Lego Movie Maker thing, on the website, and trying to watch it, and my friend next to me, um, telling me just trying going on like some kind of maybe anime forum or something and trying to talk to me about like Chobits. Those are my two main memories. It's just like, hey, Krylos, check it out. It's like there's a thing for it's like there's I can watch I can there's a forum talking about Chobits or like I think she was reading fan fiction of for Chobits actually.
Oh, jeez. Man, fan fiction dates back even before.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But the other funny thing though is I remember, and I think just around it might have been just as soon as I can't remember where it might have been first posted, but I think like the closest I ever got to like even encountering YouTube, before 2007. Oh, there's Terumo. I gotta chat through phone because YT on console sucks. Yeah, doesn't it? Terumo's trying to watch YouTube on his PS4.
Poor pig.
Yeah. No, but I think one of the I remember trying to one of my friends. I don't know if it was first posted on YouTube or there was another video sharing website before that, but I remember one of my friends recommending I watch. Oh, I think it was YouTube. Watching AMV Hell 3.
Oh.
Yes.
AMV Hell.
Yes.
Oh, that is some prehistoric stuff.
Okay, but here's the funny part. I couldn't watch it because my family's dial-up, the only place where I could have access to the computer was at my dad's house, which was in outside of town, practically in the country, and we had dial-up, not broadband, dial-up. So essentially, if we wanted to use the internet, we had to take time, and let my old man know, like, hey, I want to use the internet for a little bit. If you need to make a call or whatever, you're expecting a call, just tell me to get off. He's like, okay, go ahead. And I remember that the same night, or the same afternoon, like later that night after my friend at school told me, like, hey, you should watch this thing at AMV Healthy, it's pretty fun. And I remember getting home, getting onto the internet, doing the whole dial-up dealy, using AOL.com.
Yeah.
And starting up AMV Health 3, and then realizing, oh, this thing is like super long for at the time. I think what was it, like maybe half an hour? It might have been half an hour because I remember like only getting into about like a minute and like, well, this thing is taking a long time to load. I'm gonna go have dinner. I came back from dinner. I only got so far into it. I think maybe like 10 minutes, less than that. So, it made me very sad.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, no, no, not like this. But regardless, those are my early days of the internet, and of course, like I think before the internet, while the chat was dead. Yo, Cross is live for reals this time. Pog, yes, thank you. Hey, no, put those Tengu masks back up, Mango, and also welcome. No, but one thing Saber and I were talking about was like in regards to the Wild West of the internet and encountering and something. I guess even in my case, discovering brick films like anew on YouTube is the fact that eventually people started making turning this into a job, like you said, Saber. But for me, my first experience was like seeing guys like RMA Productions, the guys behind Stupid Mario Brothers, start up like PayPal donations. You know, this is pre Patreon. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing that shocked me. Just like these guys just have a PayPal, and they're just gonna like if you like they legit were doing PayPal perks or Patreon perks with PayPal before Patreon. It's just like give us money and you'll get early access to these to our videos. I'm all like, yo,
Yo, I can get to watch a privated video before everyone else. Sign me up.
yeah. And nowadays, just like yeah, like they do this. Nowadays, it's just like that's just a thing you have on Patreon now,
Yeah.
or Big
Or even
Sandwich.co or whatever.
or even like actual like YouTube like membership things you can have with
Yeah,
people
that's right.
where you get access to like emotes and stuff. If I do that, I might just do that for some VTubers, but
Yeah,
that's beside the point.
yeah. That's a good example too. Yeah. So we've come a long way. Um, so in I guess I'll just show you my little journey. So Saber and I both came up with playlists. Mine's about 15 videos long. I think Saber's is two more longer than mine, maybe 16 now,
Yeah.
right? Because technically mine is 14 because two of them are two parters. Because one of them is one of the most famous and influential brick films. Split into two parts because I like the quality on that one a little better than the other one. So, but essentially, mine I looked for videos that I saw back when I was like really getting into like watching a lot of brick filmers and whatnot on YouTube. Where are the bricks? You'll get them, Taff. Um, but anyways, we'll so mine's a big mishmash of like of brick films that I watched on the internet when I was in high school through like various like websites and whatnot, as well as ones that I rediscovered one in like the early Wild West of the internet before it like became properly settled or improperly settled, as I would say. I miss the old days of just like weird old people and adults just having weird vlogs and just uploading videos of themselves doing random nonsensical things before all
You
these.
remember?
Yeah, go
Do
ahead.
you remember do you remember reply videos where it would say like RE colon and then the title of whatever video?
You know why I remember reply videos? Because reply girls. You got because you couldn't watch a video without like in the recommended videos they're being like populated by these reply girls with their like with like their low cut cleavage bearing tops immediately just like because your smooth teenage man or like smooth either like teenage or young adult man brain was just like oh, boobies. I gotta see what this girl has to say about this topic of that she probably doesn't really care about. It is literally just like a girl.
monkey monkey see neurons activate.
Yeah, exactly, and it's literally just like I remember one of them. It's just like I remember seeing a few of these just literally being like, "Oh, she, she's literally just bullshitting a reply for views, but who cares? I'm seeing the top part of breasts, even though I could easily just like open up a private window and watch pornography if I wanted to."
That's the internet for you. But yeah, another thing to say, which we said before, like internet cutout, is that I even produced some brick films myself,
Yes.
and they are now lost media because they were on an old YouTube channel that I wiped from the face of the earth out of just pure embarrassment and shame and cringe and all that. So
Yeah, which is I want to say it's sort of a shame because like I know Tav himself has some brick films he made when he was a teenager, not even a teenager, like in elementary school. Also, hold on, there's some replies. Speaking of replies, Mango says, "Oh, well, I had no idea what you meant by brick films, but it literally just clicked to me. Haha! I used to watch Lego animations a lot back then when I was younger. We got a brick filmsman over here." And then
yeah,
Tav says, "I break my back all day at the concrete yard, and I don't see any bricks yet." You'll get your bricks, Tav. Don't worry, I'll mail you one.
you'll get your bricks when you fix this goddamn door.
Actually, Saber, there are 3 cinder blocks missing from the construction site. All right, well, I'll tell the orphans there'll be no orphanage. Oh, also, reply girls are Danjanarooni's favorite type of video. I believe it.
Yeah.
This man ain't man enough to go out and like literally just like, you know what? I could. This man would rather watch lewd videos on YouTube than go out and watch real pornography. Uh, bro. Okay, looks like the internet came back. I don't know why it's so unstable. So,
Skipped like ahead like a whole bunch of times.
yeah, because I was just like, hey,
Okay.
so all
Is it
right,
good now?
I think we're yeah. We should be good. Let's see. I'm just waiting for YouTube to catch up with us. All right. So I need to look at the stream. See. All right. Because right now it's saying that
Just put a metal whisk on your router antenna.
You know, that's not a bad idea. I do have some middle whisks actually. I don't know if copper's the right kind of conductor for it. So let's see. Okay, let me. Come on, you internet. I don't know why you're being so fickle tonight. All right, not sure if it's my internet or yours, but yours. Okay, because I just saw Mango's thing saying like not sure if it's his internet or not. Okay, Mango says his schizophrenia is acting up. Let's see.
Who is Lycan?
Lycan, I've never met this man. I've never met this man in my life. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right.
I eat